we are covering the passing of Kyle Busch, and one of the stars of NASCAR, of course, a sudden death of the NASCAR driver, two-time champion. We'll be hearing from folks who knew him, ran in his circles, and here in the Charlotte Metro, we're just about one and the same with the NASCAR community. So our thoughts go out to the Busch family and the NASCAR family as well. I'll tell you what's coming up this morning. We will go to a live press conference a little bit later on this hour at the NASCAR Hall of Fame, where we are going to hear from special guest Winston Kelly talking about the passing of Kyle Busch. I will also be talking to a retired announcer and of NASCAR fame as well in his own right, Doug Rice. That will be at 10 o'clock this morning. Reaction from that part of covering Mr. Busch, and another reaction from fans and from other drivers. But first, we want to go to our Richard Devane because he is covering some of that fan reaction. He joins us live this morning from Charlotte Motor Speedway. Richard?
Yeah, good morning to you, Jane. Good Friday morning, everyone watching us on the Impact stream. Basically, as we wake up this morning, we're here. Let me say this first of all, we're on the infield right here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway, where RVs come every year for this big event, the Coca-Cola 600. It's like a family event that folks come to every year. This year it's been a bit somber, well, a lot somber, because of the passing of Kyle Busch, a racer that so many people came out, loved to watch him race. Some people liked him, some didn't, but they all respected his racing ability. A two-time Cup winner. He's been racing and has a record of like a win every year for like some 19, 20 years, I believe. And overall, when you combine all of the records and all the races he's been in, he's got the most wins. He's top 10 in just the NASCAR series wins. A phenomenal racer, and a lot of people said they got the news of him actually pulling out of the race yesterday as they started to make their way toward the Motor Speedway. And then, of course, hearing that news about 12 hours ago, a little bit for some of them, 12 hours, 10 hours ago, is when they found out as they were setting up their RVs and things here that he had passed. A lot of folks, one person just told me, actually one of the security guards we were talking to, had just told me that, you know, that was what everybody was talking about as they were setting up what happened, the tragedy, and giving off their memories of him. The Busch, Kyle Busch is the younger brother of Kurt Busch. The Busch family, known in racing, just like so many other families, are known here in the world of NASCAR. From the Pettys to the Earnhardts, all of them, it's like a family legacy. Folks know the racers. They come to love these racers, and it becomes like a part of a family. They go to the different race tracks and the different race events. One person telling us that he had actually gone to his fan club events through the years, and just a terrible tragedy. We spoke to a number of fans. I don't know if we have some sound or some of those interviews. If we do, let's listen to a couple right now.
And Richard, we are working on racking that sound, but go ahead.
Okay.
No, that's all right.
That's okay. That is absolutely okay. As we come back here, as we look at this picture, we do know that the NASCAR will have a number of events to honor Kyle's memory. Of course, folks here this morning waking up, finding out, just dealing with this, trying to have fun best they can, enjoy the race, the Memorial Day weekend, and all the racing that goes on and all of the different activities. But as just amazingly enough, while there will be races here, there'll be races at the nearby track for the trucks and all of that. Kyle touched all of those. He was in all those different forms of racing. So he's somebody that a lot of folks, not just NASCAR fans, but sporting fans and people around will remember his legacy. He is a future Hall of Famer, and a lot of folks mention that fact too. So there will be people all around celebrating his life and his memory. Of course, the prayers going out to his wife Samantha and his two precious kids, his son Rexton and Lennox, his daughter. Yeah. A terrible tragedy that a lot of folks are dealing with this morning. But they'll do the best they can to remember his legacy, the long-lasting legacy he's left.
Absolutely, Richard. Yeah, we get the sense that Kyle would want everything to go on and everyone race and race hard in the spirit of the show must go on, as sudden and sad as it is.
Absolutely.
Richard, thanks for that update. Appreciate your time. And yeah, we came into the newsroom this morning, Carlene and I, as we were getting ready for this show, Carlene, and just getting it together with all of the elements. And because it was a sudden passing, things coming down the pipe last night, and collecting all of the sound bites and interviews and reaction, and putting our crews all across the Charlotte Metro. And just so happens that, wow, the Coca-Cola 600 is this weekend. So everyone is here.
Everyone's in town in the sport.
Yeah, so amazing. So we are putting all of those elements again today together, because here on WCNC Charlotte, the app, there's a show, special coverage with at 3 with Danielle and Nick Carboni.
Live at the track.
Live at the track. And this is just a preview to the Coca-Cola 600.
Right.
But now it's a little bit different.
Clearly it's taken a turn, and we're working hard to get all the elements and,
so
do a proper tribute.
Yeah.
To a legend.
To a legend. And like, Richard said, a future Hall of Famer.